Hey guys, I am Adam. Welcome to the Vintage Sanctuary. One of the things I love about this hobby is I love it when I have the same card that somebody else has and we both are just super stoked about that card. And then we become card clubbies. Well, this happened at the National. I picked up a card that I did not intend to get. I didn't know it was one of those cards that came my way. I saw it in the dealer's case and it kept calling to me, so I went back and picked it up. And lo and behold, Joe, for Soft Corners, had picked up the same card at the National. And so when we were sharing our pickups, that was so cool. We got a picture together at the National. I think it's on one of his videos. Oh man, yeah, I don't know where that picture is, but it's out there. I think Joe probably has it. Anyway, yeah, super stoked. Here's the deal though. I'm pretty sure mine has softer corners than Joe. Joe, you are not the biggest softie in this community like you claim to be. Always talking, yeah, you, this finger's for you. Always talking about what a big softie you are, how you've got the softest corners. My Musial has softer corners than your Musial. I challenge you to a corner off. There's more off of my corners than your corner. Glad I got that off my chest. All right, without further ado, let me turn around this camera. Oh, one more thing. I got a sweet deal on this. I mean, this guy he gave me a fantastic deal. He looked up comps and he said, one sold for this, one sold for that. I'll go 160, that's under the comps. And I was like, I didn't check myself, but I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a really sweet deal. So that was just icing on the cake. I would have bought the card, for somewhat more. 160 on this bad boy, and then he also had another card there from the same set, 51 Burks Ross, 51 Burks Ross. And, not only did I kind of like it, I really, really liked it. I mean, it was just glorious. It was glowing at me. So I went back and got that too for $50, which I think was probably a fair buy. But, the important thing is I absolutely love that card. Kind of becoming a player collector. Kiner is not one of the players I'm going after, but I tell you what, this card, it's just like a 51 Burks Ross refractor. It's like it blows away the refractors the way that it glows. It's just got this glorious gleam. Gleam. Maybe it has a glorious gleam too. All right, let me turn this camera around. Let's check these bad boys out. Oh, and I got one more card. I think it's a 52 Burke Ross. So I'm going to show that as well. At the National as well. These are the last of my National pickups. They're all Burke Ross. Was not intending to get any Burke Ross, but the cards called to me. They came to me. They spoke to me. Finally, let me turn this camera around. Ho, ho, ho. Oh yeah, check this bad boy out. In a tremendous 3.5, the 51 Burks Ross. Is that a stunner or what? And let's go ahead and check out the back. And what the heck, while we're here, let's check out the front. Oh, that is so sweet. Now, take careful note of the softness of those corners. Cannot talk today. Corners out softening the guy who claims to be the big softie, Joe. Again, you're going to blow me away in this corner off because you probably have a lot more soft corners than I do. Okay, anyway, what do we have here? Oh yeah, Ralph Kiner. This is the one in a tremendous 3.5. This is the one. I mean, wow. I hope the camera's doing this justice. That green in the background is just glowing. Like I kept looking at this card, thinking about this card, and I thought, I like Kiner. I think, really amazing player, but I'm kind of moving toward generally collecting certain players, although maybe possibly going after Hall of Fame runs or players I like from a few sets. And then for other sets, just having the few players that I collect represent that set is just fine. But this is one of those, I just had to have it. I just had to have it because it just spoke to me. And I was sharing it with Alex, Bowman 53, in what we were calling the frat house, all of us staying in the old house. Thanks, Matt, the card story, for setting that up for us. You're awesome, man. That was so thoughtful. Anyway, Alex and I were talking about this, and of course, lots of cards. Really enjoyed that. And just, this card just spoke to me. All right, let's check out the back. Nice, thick, dark ink. I love that. So, I got one more. I think I'll leave these on the stands because they display so well together. And then I'll just kind of show you this one, holding it up in front of the camera. This I think I got those two on, maybe it was Thursday. I know the Drew was with me. The Drew, a Vintage Legacy, when I got, maybe the Kiner, maybe at least one of them. He probably remembers which one. But anyway, the next day I then saw this Burke Ross. This is one I've wanted for a while. I love the color on this. The 52 Burke Ross in a sensational 6. By the way, I paid $110. The sticker was $125. And a SGC 4 just closed maybe a week ago or so, or a couple weeks ago, at auction for like $240. So I was like, dang. But yeah, there was a time I had seen some of these Burke's Ross cards, and I was like, I don't know, But now some of them I'm still maybe like, meh. But others, I'm like, these things, these bad boys are absolutely glorious. This, I think, is a pretty tough card. Pretty tough card. Super stoked. Super stoked about all three of these. I mean, let's go for the glow. Let's go for the stand one more time. Oop. One more time on Stand the Man. $160 for this Stand the Man. I feel like this might have been the buy of the National. I hope everybody that goes to the National feels that way when they find something they really like at a great price. What the heck? One more. I try to make short videos. I said to myself today, I'm going to make a short video, like maybe just a minute or two. I miserably failed. As always, I miserably fail when it comes to short videos. I'm so long-winded. Let's turn this camera around. All right. Thank you, everyone, for sharing in my joy. More cards to come as time goes on. I hope your life is going well. It's cool to collect for sure. But really, may you have a life that is rich and full. I hope you're having some, great relationships. I hope your work is going well. I hope your health is well. And I look forward to talking to you again in the future. Take care. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing in my joy. Take care, my collecting brothers and sisters.